If you want to know the best romance movies, you should definitely watch our picks for the best ones of the 2000s.
I was doing just fine until you showed up.
Ah, story of my life. So tell me, what's a beautiful young American ping pong player doing mingling amongst the British upper class?
We hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
Number 10. The Notebook, 2004.
I'm Noel Calhoun.
So
it's really nice to meet
Allie,
you.
who is this guy?
I don't know. No Calhoun.
I would really like to take you out.
Friend, do you mind?
The Notebook is a 2004 romantic drama film directed by Nick Cassavetes and stars Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams. When the young and charming Noah meets Jean, they soon develop a strong bond that will hold for years to come. But their love is again and again challenged by the obstacles of life. Separated by World War II, the two lovers lose each other and become completely different people. But love finds its way.
Goddamn, my head slipping.
They grabbed the bar, you idiot!
Not until she agrees.
Oh, go out with him, honey.
Okay, fine. I'll go out with you.
No, don't do me any favors.
No, I want to.
You want it.
Yes!
You want it.
Say it.
I want to go out with you.
Say it again.
I want to go out with you!
All right, we'll go out.
Number 9. Pride and Prejudice, 2005.
But her sister Elizabeth is very agreeable.
Perfectly tolerable, I dare say. Not handsome enough to tempt me.
Pride and Prejudice is a 2005 period romance film directed by Joe Wright and based on Jane Austen's 1813 novel of the same name, starring Keira Knightley and Matthew Macfadyen. This tale of love and values unfolds in the class-conscious England of the late 18th century. The 5 Bennet sisters, including strong-willed Elizabeth, have been raised by their mother with one purpose in life: finding a husband. As the wealthy bachelor Mr. Bingley and his friend Mr. Darcy arrive in the neighborhood, the lives of the 5 daughters are turned upside down.
I thought the poetry was the food of love.
Of a fine stout love it may, but if it is only a vague inclination, I'm convinced one poor sonnet will kill it stone dead.
So what do you recommend to encourage affection?
Dancing. Even if one's partner is barely tolerable.
Number 8. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, 2008.
Daisy? It's me, Benjamin.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button is a 2008 fantasy romantic drama film directed by David Fincher and stars Brad Pitt and Cate Blanchett. Backed by rich performances and epic storytelling, this fantasy tale explores the undeniably curious case of Benjamin Button, who looks 80 years old when he's born and seems to age in reverse. As he makes his way to the 21st century, we witness tragic loss, but also heartwarming joy, as we follow this boy through a lifetime on the journey of timelessness.
How are you? It's been such a long time. There's so much I want to know. When did you get back?
Well, I got back a few weeks ago.
I spoke to Queenie. She said you were in the war. Somewhere at sea. We were so worried about you.
I'm okay.
Number 7. Mr. Nobody, 2009.
It's so strange for me to talk to you for real.
Mr. Nobody is a 2009 science fiction romance film directed by Jaco van Dormael and starring Jared Leto, Diane Kruger, and Sarah Polley. In 2092, the last mortal human on Earth, Nemo Nobody, is 118 years old. While interviewed, he recounts stories at 3 main points in his life. At age 9, when his parents separated. At age 15, when he became infatuated with a girl. And at age 34 as an adult. All 3 contain many possible consequences that seem to run parallel to each other.
Everything could have been anything else, and it would have just as much meaning.
Number 6. Atonement, 2007.
You realize that's probably the most valuable thing we own?
Not anymore, it isn't. Careful!
Atonement is a 2007 romantic war drama film directed by Joe Wright and stars James McAvoy, Keira Knightley, Saoirse Ronan, and Benedict Cumberbatch. The 2007 film is based on Ian McEwan's 2001 novel of the same name. The film tells the story of Brienne Tallis, a 13-year-old girl and future writer, and the consequences of her actions after she misinterprets several events and changes the lives of two lovers, her older sister Cecilia and Robbie Turner, the son of a family servant. The movie has a wonderful score and won an Oscar for Best Achievement in Music.
If all we have rests on a few moments in a library 3.5 years ago, then I'm not sure.
Robbie, look.
I don't know if...
Number 5. Head On, 2004.
Weißt du was? Ich besorg dir ein Bier. Heute Nacht um 12 vor der Klinik, okay?
Head On is a 2004 German-Turkish drama film written and directed by Fatih Akin and stars Biro Unel and Sibel Kekeli. As thought-provoking as brilliant, Head On discovers the fate of an immigrant who is brought to a German clinic after attempting suicide. Still haunted by his own drug abuse, he now tries to restart his life. When coming across the young and beautiful Sibel, who wants to escape her strict Muslim family, it becomes undeniable that these two belong together.
Warum willst du sterben? Ich hab dich was gefragt.
Findest du meine Nase schön?
Number 4. Slumdog Millionaire, 2008.
Ferd, you right?
Are you sure?
See you.
Slumdog Millionaire is a 2008 British crime drama film directed by Danny Boyle and stars Dev Patel, Frida Pinto, Madhur Mittal, Anil Kapoor, and Irfan Khan. Jamal Malik, an 18-year-old orphan from the slums of Mumbai, is getting ready to experience the best day of his life. With the entire nation watching, he is in the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire show and recounts his life while answering the questions. The movie was nominated for 10 Academy Awards and won 8, including Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Adapted Screenplay.
What? Am I nervous? It's you who's in the hot seat, my friend.
Oh, yes.
Number 3. Before Sunset, 2004.
You know, I think that book that I wrote in a way was like building something so that I wouldn't forget the details of the time that we spent together.
Before Sunset is a 2004 romantic drama film directed by Richard Linklater and stars Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy. Driven by incredible performances from its leading actors, Before Sunset explores the lives of two strangers who once spent a night together but parted before sunrise. But after accidentally meeting each other again in the city of Paris, we witness what might have been as they get the chance to start all over again.
They break up and they forget. They move on like they would have changed brand of cereals. I feel I was never able to forget anyone I've been with. Because each person had their own specific qualities. You can never replace anyone. What is lost is lost.
Number 2. Amelie, 2001.
Georgette. Mais ouvrez les yeux. Elle est là espérer une miette d'intérêt de votre part et vous n'en avez que pour Gina.
Amelie is a 2001 French romantic comedy film directed by Jean-Pierre Jeunet and stars Audrey Tautou and Matthew Kassovitz. This beautifully heartwarming story follows Amelie, a young woman who, caused by a rare heart disease, never experienced the true life she always wanted. But when reminded that everyone's life can fade away in seconds, she decides to use her heart and keen imagination to make the lives of those around her a little better, hoping to bring out happiness to the world.
Il paraît qu'elle a eu un enfant, un garçon. Il s'appelle Lucas. Je crois qu'il serait temps que j'aille leur rendre visite avant de finir à mon tour dans une petite boîte.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
Obrigada, mas não. Se visse a minha irmã ia perceber porquê.
That's all right, more for me.
Se fosse assim não comia tudo, é que está cada vez mais rechonchudo.
I'm very lucky I've got one of those constitutions where I never put on weight.
Darling, I don't know how to tell you this, but there's a Chinese family in our bathroom.
Did anyone ever tell you you play a very aggressive game?
Did anyone ever tell you you have very sensual lips?
Number 1. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, 2004.
I'd like to, take you out or something.
You're married.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is a 2004 science fiction romantic comedy drama film directed by Michael Gondry and starring Kate Winslet, Jim Carrey, and Tom Wilkinson. After a particularly difficult breakup, Clementine decides to eradicate all memories associated with his boyfriend. When Joe learns about it, he determines to undergo the same procedure. However, as he watches his memories of her fade away, he realizes that he still loves her, but it may be too late to correct his mistake.
You won't believe it. She's there with this guy, this really young guy, and she looks at me like she doesn't even know who I am.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.